The results page is split into 4 tabs. The table which is shown, which is the angles and the heights of each of the generators. The profile chart is a graphical representation of that same data. Certification gives heights at all of the points on the Union Jack. The last one is information which can be entered by the operator, company name, operator name, machine, material, temperature, whatever is required, and will be shown on all associated paperwork. Let's have a look at the table of results. We are told that the view is normal as opposed to leveled. We know the step size AB is 125 millimeters. We know that the peak to valley is 7.68 microns. An important parameter to look at is the closing error. This is the height difference between, I'll show you on the chart, this line and this line. It should be taken into consideration. This should really be less than 10% of the total peak to valley, and it shows how good the integrity is of the measurement. If this is larger than 10%, something has possibly gone wrong and should be reanalyzed. The last thing that's shown is the table grade itself according to whichever standard has been selected. You can then go through all of the generators and look at the angles and the heights. These can be saved, printed as a single page, printed all of the pages of results, edited as before, and we can change different calculations like leveled or normal view. They can be output as CSV. Go back to results. On the profile chart, we're told the step size of each of the axes, AB, BC, and AC. We can scale accordingly. We can bring it back or go back to default, which is to maximize the image. And again, we can save, print multiple, edit, change parameters, and save as a CSV. The same on the certificate, which includes the important details as shown on page 1, the peak to valley, closing error, the grade, in this case grade 1, and the positions of each of those heights. These also can be saved, printed, or edited. If we look at one of the options, which is to change the view from normal to leveled, you'll notice the chart changes. When you select leveled, it pivots between B and D in order to make A 0. So if we look at the certificate, you'll see that these points are 0. This tends to give a larger peak to valley, and therefore it is not recommended for certification. We'll always recommend the normal view and calculation. Once again, we do have the option to edit data if you think that something has happened, maybe noise on one particular measurement. We can go in, we can choose the generator we want to edit, and we can choose the angle we want to edit. In this instance, I'll make it very wrong. Now when we look at the chart, you can see here it is changed, but again there is a warning that this data has been altered and this cannot be reversed.